belief. How long have you spent in the grace of flames? That candle there, put your hand over it. Now, hold it steady. Good. Let's count it out together. 1, 2, 2.5, 3. Believe me, that wasn't long. I've seen skin blister, burst. Still, you'll agree it's long enough to learn the threshold of yourself, to feel the curse of honesty. And if I held it longer, what names would come to mind? Some people will never betray a trust, despite persuasion. They can't allow their lips to save themselves. You don't believe me. You think conviction's tinder, quick to burn. So did I. But among us, there are those who die to let us live. I've seen them with my own eyes. I'm very, very grateful to be here to Complete Works and to everyone, all that train who've made this possible. This is a poem called That Elegiac Tone. At the station bench, waiting for the London train, my father points to the wasteland across the way, saying, as the sun comes out, I prefer that to a garden, those little scrubs, those weeds and grasses. And it moves me that he's so moved. Moves me to claim the preference too, to praise the contrast of dock leaves and concrete, to liken it to an early Dürer etching. But it seems to annoy him, my interest in it, as if by trying to share in his sincerity, I were being unkind, ungenerous. And as he stands up, to turn his mind to the train, delayed now from Stansted, he utters only his simple no, a quiet corrective, while I go on thinking, what is a wasteland then? What makes it so? And why, if he likes it, shouldn't I? But only words come back, only the neat debris of poems, shadowy red rocks, and clutching roots, that vase, a whole century of dust on the nettles. Night drive. That narcotic quality, the paradox of headlights on the hedgerow, Bach's violins, then the Carpenters again. We've only just begun. 10 and 2 at 10 to 2. The slow thunk of cat's eyes as you overtake. Going nowhere, you know where you're going. Monotony is the warm fizz in your back. Brake lights for the welcome break. A red smudge. Someone must be turning in. You wouldn't call it a premonition, but you see it coming. Other cars become landmarks. A Volvo provokes you. You pull into the absence of a hard shoulder. This is how things happen. And the last poem I'll read is called Something Understood. And the title comes from the culminating phrase in George Herbert's wonderful poem, Prayer. Something understood. Be seated. So much silliness. Go in fear of imperatives. Love as much as anything else, as little. Stop trying to touch the stained light. It's not for you. Feel the wood instead. Use has polished the grain. This is not good. This is not evil. Wood is also stained. And so on. Deliver us from this, from that, from our petty convictions. Is it true that belief makes something true? If only here, if only. Listen, the hinge of restlessness caught in a pew, a child itching to join in. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our trespasses. How many mouths has this mattered to? How many has it fed? Enough. Find the light, the door. Be sated.